Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we will be learning how to make these ankara shorts. If this is something you would like to learn, kindly keep watching, and do not forget to like, share and also subscribe to my channel if you're new here. With that being said, let's get right into the video. So if you're going for a more fitted shorts, this is what you have to do. So firstly, I came down by a finish from my ankara baseline, and from there I will be putting my hip divided by 4, which is 10.5. I'm marking that out there, and then the length of my shorts, I want the overall length of this short to be 17 inches, which is what I did. Then for your hip area, you need to divide your hip by 4, then you add 1 inch extra seam for freeness or ease, and automatically from that fourth line I will come up by 2 inches. That will serve as my hip line. Then my crotch extension is my hip divided by 20, which is what I inputted there. Remember, I said hip divided by 20. I'm going to mark what I have from that point to the end. I'm going to also roll it out around the hem line of my short. Around the side, I'm coming down by half an inch and going up by half an inch, and then I'll be connecting that with a straight line. So this is basically what you need for a fitted short like what I had in the first picture or video. You will have a clearer understanding when I start cutting the next short. So if you want a fitted look, what I really did was, or what I only did was, I did my hip divided by 4 and I added extra 1 inch allowance for ease. So this is all, and I'll use that to cut the back. So for this particular shot, what we have to do is almost repeat the same thing we did in the first video. So hip divided by 4 and the length of your short, and I'm adding 4 inches to the length for hemming the short. And for your more baggy short, I added at least about 4 inches to my hip line after dividing it by 4. So I'm marking that around my waistline and around the crotch line. So to get your crotch extension, remember I said you would need to divide your hip by 20. I've marked that there, and automatically going up by 2 inches, that will give you your hip line measurement. So I'm connecting my crotch extension to my hip line measurement, not too deep a curve, and then I'll be going in by 1 inch around my waistline. You could decide to leave your waistline that way, but I prefer going in by 1 inch for best fitting. So I've marked what I have around my crotch line, and I'll be rolling that or marking that out in around my hem line to get a straight line. Please do not forget to pin your fabric as you go. So around the hip line, I'll be going on that crotch line. I'm going to come down by half inch, go up by half inch by the side. This will help your band sit perfectly well around your waistline, and I'll be connecting this way. So I'll be connecting this way. So around this end, I'll be coming in by 1 inch, and I'll be connecting that to my crotch extension line. I just want a bit tapered fit around the hem line. So this is what we have. Like I said, you can decide to also leave it this way, but if you're going for this kind of short, I would prefer or advise you go for a thicker fabric, a more quality fabric. If it's your ankara fabric, please do well. If it's a quality ankara fabric, please do well to use that. As this particular fabric, I didn't like the feel or the fit after I was done sewing it. So I'm added some allowance to the waistline, and I'll be cutting that out. When I get to my hemline, I'll be folding in the same allowance I left for my hemline, and I'm going to be connecting that to my crouch, and that will enable me cut my short perfectly well. I'll get my other fabric folded in two, then I'm placing my front pattern or panel on it. Around the crouch extension line, I'm going to come in out by 1.5. Then around my waistline, I'll come in by 1 inch. Then go up by 1.5 inch. You could do 2 inches if you are on the bigger side. And around my waistline, I'm coming out by 2 inches. Then I'll be connecting that later. So I'm going to be connecting that line to meet my waistline, and then I'm going to be connecting the sides too. Around the hemline, I'm going to come out by 1 inch. Around the crotch extension 1.5, and then we'll connect. You could use a ruler, but I'm using my free hand for this. The same procedure I use for this short, use it to cut the first short on ankara back panel. So I'll be connecting my sides. Basically, the only difference between the first short and this particular one is the extra inches we added, so like our freeness, but the back is basically the same. Use the front to cut the back, adding your same allowances, just like I've shown in this particular video. Makes sense. I just don't want the video overly long for us. That is why I had to shorten. So now I'm connecting my back panel this way, and then we'll cut. Particular short, we're using a different kind of pocket by the side. So for this particular one, just make sure you come down by 6 inches for your pocket opening, and then we'll be connecting this way. Just watch how I am cutting my pocket. This is quite explanatory on its own. Let's head over to joining our shorts. So firstly, I'll be joining the crouch area, which is the center front, as we would call it, of your shorts. I'm just currently join the front. Do same to the back panel to join the sides. Also, if you're using the first short method, please kindly follow these steps as they are equally the same. So join the center front and center back around the crouch area. So now I'll be opening up my shorts, and I'll be joining that around the crouch area. So the crouch extension area, I'll pin them together, just showing you where I'll be joining. So I'll be sewing from one hemline towards the other hemline, which is this is the inseam area of your shorts. I'm currently sewing. Now let's join our pockets. So I came down by 1 inch, and I'm going to pin in the pocket opening by the sides of my short, and then I'll be sewing that down this way. So I won't be fast forwarding this video. I'll put this on speed. Afterwards, we would top stitch the seam line towards the pocket area. So I'll be top stitching, pushing my seam, the whole of my seam towards the pocket, and I'll be top stitching this way. The other pocket opening, I will be joining that to the sides of my back, which is the side seam of the back also. So I'll be joining that to the other side seam or the back panel. Remember I said we should come down from the waist by 1 inch, and I'll be pinning it. I will be repeating the same sewing like I did for the front, and then I'll push my whole seam to the sides and top stitch. After top stitching, I will bring the seams or the side seam together. I'll make sure the pocket matches, and I'll be pinning that down, and I will join my side seam together. So I'll be starting from my waistline. I'll be joining by 1/2 inch, and I'm working my way all the way through the pocket area, and just watch how I rotate my machine. I'm going to sew it this way, covering up my pocket area till I get to the hem line of my shorts. Once you're done sealing up the first side seam, repeat same process to the other side of the shorts, and then we can move over to the next step, which is attaching our waistband. So you need to measure what you have around your waistline. I have about 17 or 27 inches, and unfold, that is what I'll be using to cut my band. So I have my band, it's going to be ×2 of what I have. I don't know if it makes sense since my short is unfold. I measured what I have, and I'm going to put my fabric on fold to get the total waist band I'll be using to run across my waistline. For the elastic, so if your waist is 30 inches, please take out 4 inches from your waist to get your elastic band. And for the width of the band, it is 3 inches on fold. When it's open, then it is 6 inches. For the first short, I used 1 inch elastic band. For this particular short, I'm using 2 inches elastic band, and the width for the waistband I used for the first short was 2 inches. Does it make sense? And then on fold, when it comes on fold, 4 inches. So I'm pinning. After sewing your waistband to your shorts, leave an opening of 2 inches to pass your elastic. I've currently passed my elastic around my band, and I'll be sealing that up this way. I'll hold my elastic band together this way. Pushing the seam of my elastic to one side, and then I'll be top stitching. Then now we can cover up the little opening we created to pass our elastic band. So we'll be sealing up the little opening we've created, and we'll move to the next step. To have a firmer ruched effect around your waistline, you need to create lines around your waistband. So you sew and stretch out your waistband as you go. So we're creating about 3 seam lines or on my waistband. Like I said, as you go, you stretch out your elastic band. If you do not stretch out your elastic band, it will end up not fitting into your waist. So I've created the first line, and I'm creating the second line, which is around the middle. So I don't know if you can see, creating that in the middle, and I'm going to be creating the third line, which is going to be very close to my seam line around my waist seam. So this is like the third line I am creating now, and you would have your waistband in a more firmer and ruched form. So the pattern I use for this particular short is quite different from the pattern I use for my baggy trouser. The pocket method I used for my baggy trouser was the same method I used for my first short. So now we'll be creating a fake band or a rope. So the rope is measuring 13 inches, and I'll be joining that. I sew that up and turn it out, and I'll be getting the midpoint of the rope. I'll be attaching to the midpoint of my shorts. If you would like to see how I created the band for the first short, please follow the first video I posted on my baggy ankara trouser. That was the same method I used for my first ankara short. And yeah, that will be all. So yeah, this brings us to the end of today's tutorial. If you find this video quite helpful, kindly leave comments, like, share my video, subscribe to my channel, and yeah, I will see us in the next one. Take care. Bye for now. Bye guys.